As you can see by the headline, this story is a very serious one and a very sensitive subject here. Dad finds noose inside restroom near St. Charles County High School. Just hanging, said this father, Mitchell Long. Long is talking about a noose that he immediately took pictures of with his cell phone. The furious St. Charles County father said he spotted it Thursday night hanging from a stall inside a men's restroom near the football field behind Francis House Central High School. Long was at his 9-year-old son's football practice at the time. His 15-year-old son attends House Central. He says, my first impressions were like, wow, we're still doing this. Did this just happen? The noose had a piece of gray and blue material intertwined in it, said Long. Long said another dad also saw the noose. He then goes on to talk about how, another parent tried to take it down, and Mr. Long said, no, the people need to see this. Goes on to talk about how he flagged down a varsity football coach, walked into the restroom and showed it to him. And the coach said that someone would address it. And around 10 o'clock, he gets a call from the head coach apologizing. And the father said, he said, that's not good enough. Perhaps a member of administration should have called him. And the principal of the school did, as a former principal, did the best thing at that point that a principal could do is send out a letter to the community and detail all the steps they were going to take as they open an investigation to find out uh, who put this noose there, and said here, it said such symbol has no business in our schools or facilities, such symbols of hate. Now, when I was looking at just this is also the other thing when it comes to news, especially nowadays with the news cycle. It goes that quick. Like, you got to be the first one to put the story out there, and then everyone will jump on it and read into it what they want to. I am I'm curious now. Definitely, we had there is a history in this country. There's definitely a reason for this gentleman. Is obviously, um, he sees that this gentleman he's a black father, and he's got children who attend this district, and because of the history of the country, obviously, you see something similar to a noose, or what looks like a noose, you're going to be concerned, you're going to be outraged, you're going to be disgusted. That's totally normal. But as I was looking at this, and here you see a picture of the news, I what popped into my mind, and I'm hoping that this is as they do the investigation, which I know is very hard to wait for while they do the investigation, because you just look at it and you want to react. But I'm reminded, who remembers that story with the NASCAR driver, the black NASCAR driver? They found what they believe was a noose inside his area, and it turned out that that wasn't what it was. Because I'm looking at this and it looks like there's some kind of functionality to this thing where you put your hand in there and you pull it, I don't know. But I'm hoping that once they complete the investigation, that is what they find out. That's exactly what it was. Now, for it to be hanging there, in a public area, that's that's concerning. That's going to elicit the feelings and the reaction that this father had when he saw this rope tied this way, and it looks like a noose, and your mind is wondering, like, why, what is this doing here? what what's the purpose of it? It could, to me, it could only mean one thing. So we're gonna follow up with this story, and definitely pray for this community as school's about to start, and just no one needs this kind of tension, at the beginning of the school. They don't need it at all, but it's sad. It's sad. And so hopefully they're able to conclude the investigation, and prayerfully they'll find out that no, this is something similar to that other situation with the NASCAR driver whose name I can't remember. And there's some functionality to this rope, and it's just unfortunate that it is fashioned similar to a noose, looks like a noose, and hopefully after that healing will come. So we'll follow up with this story, and we'll see where the investigation goes. So that's it. I will make sure that I link this article in the description section. In addition to, you'll find, and I'll add the email or the letter that the principal sent out to the community as well, because I think she did a really, really great job with that letter. And then in the description section, you'll find a way that you can partner with us, support us here at Birdlinks. So I thank you so much for your consideration, and those of you who are doing that, thank you so much. That's it for today. We'll see you in the next one.